Okay, suppose we won't take up too much time here. Switch over to Mr. Interface here. Now, you're going to immediately notice if something looks a little different, because that's not the usual thing that would be behind me. Come on, camera focus, be a team player today. Yeah, we're here in the new digs in our new house that we decided that we're going to go broke for the next 30 years paying for, or something like that. Yay, home ownership. Curtain pib? That's actually, we turned off the lights in here, but that's actually wood paneling behind me. Well, now that I have an actual room that I can do all this stuff in, maybe I'll get a green screen and be like everyone else who just puts the camera down at the bottom and forgets to mute his phone. Is this a precursor for chroma keying? Yeah, possibly. We'll see how it goes. I was looking up how to do it with, there's a particular piece of software, I forget what the hell it's called. It's, well, whatever the hell it was, it could theoretically do green screen without you actually having a green screen behind you, but I could never really make it work without looking ridiculously stupid, so I guess we're not going to go with that. I've already got a margarita in me, and this here's a rum and coke, so, I suppose I can turn Mr. Cosmic Wars off here. I just better save him first. Did I just assume this game's gender? Save state. Alrighty, stand by here. So if you are unfamiliar with the concept of a randomizer in a game here, this is taking Super Mario 3 and it is just kind of going spinning the whole thing around. Stages are out of order, items can be out of order, enemies can be out of order, the music is going to be out of order. I'm thinking at some point once I got all my oh no, SMB, yes. I'm thinking at some point once I got my shit in gear, I wouldn't mind doing a charity stream of it for a laugh someday. Something like, but I have to establish a benchmark, like how it'd basically be like a swear jar. So every time I curse violently at the game, that's X amount into the pot. But the problem is, depending on how the thing is organized, sometimes it's not much swearing, and sometimes it's a lot of friggin' swearing. So that's an idea for later. Now, I suppose for posterity, I will write down in here the name of the seed. It is being played by the quote-unquote tournament rules. I don't know if that affects the number I'm about to type in here, but there it is for a giggle. Won't waste too much more time here. Let's get going. It is if I can push the button properly. There we go. I don't have background input selected. We're not going to use the Buffalo today. Today we're using this Hori mini wired PS4 controller. I bought it because I think the Bluetooth module on my PS4 is starting to go, and I don't feel like taking it apart and fixing it, and I don't feel like buying a new one, so I just figured maybe a $20 wired controller would be a viable alternative. Alright. Well, I mean, when I get a new apartment, I'll probably get a trans flag or something. Well, I do have, there is an area that's designated to be our bar, and I'm going to fill it with all kinds of stupid shit. I've already got my dad sent it to me for Christmas a while ago. It was this big Canadian flag, but it's a Molson Canadian flag, so in the center I think it's got like the Molson logo and all that. Okay, so we're playing as Green Mario, and we're starting in World 7. Great. Now the pipes also are randomized, so they can lead anywhere. So let's see what we got here. Is this going to be a lucky pipe? Well, we'll find out. Okay, where does this one go? And yes, the music is randomized, so if something seems off, that's because it is. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh god, not the auto-scroller. There are 8 stages in this game that are kind of left over, and they're, for lack of a better term, we'll call them beta stages. The ones that are beta, that are edited back in, that were auto-scrollers, they have decided to retain the auto-scrolling nature. Otherwise, the other stages in this game that would ordinarily be randomized are now, not randomized, would normally be auto-scrollers. They've turned the auto-scroller off, which is, you know what, this is probably for the best. I don't like this stage anyway. Let's go back. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, the auto-scrollers are turned off. The warp whistles are turned off, so you can't get a warp whistle. I can't... No, yeah, the stage wasn't a rant. That was almost my first swear. Weren't those beta stages put back in the GBA version? I don't know, per se. I did actually... It's funny you mentioned that, because Did You Know Gaming actually just put out a video yesterday about Super Mario Bros. 3, and they talked about the beta stages that they put... Well, not beta stages. There's like 30...
It was the GBA reader.
Yeah, it was the you had to use like the e-cards and the GBA reader. I forget the exact vernacular for this, but you needed to... In order to hit 30 extra shitting stages, but you had to have the e-reader, you had to have the cards, so good freaking luck with that. But that being said, that also elaborates on the fact that if you get the Wii U Virtual Console version, it's patched as such so that they're in there. So anyway, obviously this is from World 6, and if you've played this stage before, obviously these are not some of the same enemies you see. I've done this randomizer thing so often that I can't do vanilla Mario 3. There goes Mr. Flame Guy. I can't do vanilla Mario, son of a bitch, anymore. See, that's the thing. I need to use this as a benchmark for the eventual charity stream, because I got to figure out, okay, how many times did I swear in this one? And then I'll have to... This is something I would have to get someone else, I guess, to curate. I'd have to put up a swear counter and have someone else push the button on it.
Yeah, you'd have to have a moderator or something.
Hey, Husky. We're off to a great start. Yeah, exactly. I'd have to set up one of them Streamlabs ones or whatever. See, I would love to do Link to the Past randomizer. The problem is I've still never beaten regular Link to the Past, so I have no frame of reference. And which is extra tragic because I actually own Link to the Past. I own an actual copy of Link to the Past, but I've never gotten around to actually finishing the damn... Okay, now that one's bullshit. I should have had that one. Yeah, really. It's the darndest thing, too. I bought it at a flea market. Bought it at a flea market for like $8. The guy had 2 copies of it. Each one was $8. This was like 12 years ago. Should have bought them both and flipped the other, but no, that's the benefit of foresight. Can we at least get through one stage? I'm not that fucking hammered. So obviously this is not going to be the caliber of the kind of thing you see over on Speed Gaming. This will not be one of those. This is not going to challenge Mitch Flower Power for supremacy. No such thing. Yes, swear count 3. Swear count 4, yes. Here comes swear count 5. Fuck! See, now here's another idea. I would have to... maybe certain swears would have to be worth more than others, because my usual one when I'm legitimately pissed off is God damn it. That one doesn't count, that was a test swear. So maybe certain ones get valued more than others. Okay, we're gonna have serious time just so I can finish one bleeping stage here. Because this is bad. Can't blame this one on the controller. The controller is actually doing pretty well. Yeah, see, I bet when they're actually doing this game in the actual races, they're probably not also addressing the chat room, which probably helps with focus, but... Hey, we got one in the bank. Alright, now we're playing for keeps. Starting off with World 7 is kind of shitty. Because again, all these pipes could lead anywhere. This probably leads to that same area we were in before. No, it leads to a free item. But otherwise, no forward progression. So, okay. We got a Tanuki. We got a Tanuki. Well, it's something. That was definitely worth getting the game over. Still very much totally worth it. Alright. I guess this means we're going this way. Since I don't want to do the auto-scroller, we're going to do that ice stage I kept flipping out at. Because Because that pipe there leads down to the one next to 4, so we don't want to go that way. Ideally not. I mean, if we end up there later, so be it, but not right out the gate. So yeah, we moved into a house now. No more apartment living for me. Which also means video production can get even better. Because now I have a whole house to work with.
Right, yep, you can swear and
Yeah.
yell.
And I think I've just about gotten the full outfit for the Wall Street Kid video, so we can work on that now. Because the shirt came in the mail. Because go figure, if you want a blue shirt with a white collar, go figure, they don't exactly sell that normally these days. Kinda gotta order that online. I haven't even tried it on yet, I gotta do that. Ooh. This guy, eh? Now these ones, I think maybe which one it is randomized, but they otherwise still have to be these. Hype is real for Wall Street Kid. Yeah, well, does it have a pool? No, but it's going to at some point. This year the fence goes in, next year the pool goes in.
No, we're getting a pool. A
Pool.
kiddie pool.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're getting a pool, it's gonna be a kiddie pool, that's all.
I'm gonna be living the kiddie pool life.
Hell yeah. Getting drunk in, what, 2 feet of water?
Yeah.
Foot and a half? P-Wing!
Cool.
And then we got this nice big room behind me that's got our huge ass TV and a bunch of junk, and it's nice. It's very nice. I mean, I guess it's not something I envisioned. Okay, okay, so now we know, do not waste a hammer on that door because it leads literally fucking nowhere. And yes, you can count that towards the swear count. Drunk in a kiddie pool, where do I think I am? Alabama? No, Wisconsin, baby! Me wearing this hat is twofold. A, because, wow, this music does not go with the stage at all. It's twofold. Obvious, somewhat forced Mario message. Other one is this is a variation of the hat of the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm trying to remember what day they wore it on. It's like...
I think the Polish hat.
Yeah, it was like Polish Appreciation Day or some shit, so they were wearing red hats for some reason, because Polish... Well, yeah, I guess the Polish flag is red and white, ain't it? Now it makes sense, now that I talked it out. Yes, everything. Well, to be fair, the music does not have to be randomized. I set it to do so, because it's more hilarious that way. Alright, hey, we're getting somewhere. You know, Pip could run scorebot, and we could actually have a swear command that keeps track of it. Hey, like I said, this is the first stream of the new digs. We're just making sure everything works good. I haven't even frigged with the acoustics yet. The echo is probably worse than it ever was before. I haven't set up any padding, and there's no carpet in this room. Oh, did you see the SMB inverted music thing, Pib? Not sure what you're talking about.
Nope.
You'll have to explain that one to me. See, I'm trying to think. Okay, this is not an auto-scroller. Down of a diddly. That's not a swear. Oh, great, it's you. Well, I got time to read that now. I think Nightbot keep a count if someone did a command. Yeah, like I said, I'd have to have somebody in charge. I guess I'd have to designate someone who has the authority to make that determination. And then, yeah, I'd have to pick a nice, wholesome charity like MSF or whatever. I was actually thinking to... I mean, son of a bitch. Holy volume. I didn't get all loud all of a sudden, did I? See, the thing... I mean, Medicine Sans Frontier, that's a good one. But I was thinking to blow that on a Metal Gear related one, because you have Militaire Sans Frontier, and then you have... Medicine with the French stuff. Oh, come on! That one's a gimme. And then maybe it wouldn't be for death, but it'd be like every time you get spotted. Like even if you trigger reflex, that would count or something. Like maybe $5 per reflex triggered or something. Alright, we're blowing the P-wing already. You'll post it in Discord. Okay, I'll look for it there. Yay for auto fire. There, fuck you, Lakitu. I'll pay $5 for that one. Fuck you, and fuck you. That was $20 right there. Hypothetical $20. See, again, that's why I have to establish a benchmark. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. I didn't think this through. Uh-oh. Now there's 4 spinies. Oh! Screw you! Swear count 12. Yeah, I did kind of run up the score on that one.
I think your charity stream will not be with you drinking.
Yeah, you're right. I can swear it up pretty good in this game without alcohol being involved.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be some fucking pissed if this leads somewhere. Hey, okay, that one's actually pretty useful. And I think maybe we would have to put some kind of qualifier on it as well. Like, it would have to be a swear that is directed specifically at something within the game. Like, it couldn't just be like me saying, oh yeah, I was down over at the fucking liquor store, and... No, something like that would not have to count. It would have to be something strictly game-related. Because otherwise it means I gotta speak with total Queen's English for 90 minutes to 2 hours. But for the purposes of this test, you can count all swears. All motherfucking swears. Alright, let's cock this up. Now, is cock a swear? It's a good question. We'll have to debate that. Oh, I didn't expect that to actually yield anything. Also, what you actually get in this match game does not necessarily match what it is. So, for example, we matched up to... Oh! Automod messages being held for review. Allow it will post to chat. Cock is not a swear. Well, apparently the swear bot thinks it's a swear, so I guess we have to count it then. Right, here we go. Okay, so instead of getting a star, we actually got Frogman. Starting to have a weekly stream, it's going good so far. Yeah, I didn't actually get to listen to it, but I put it on yesterday. Because I've never actually played Undertale before. It seems like it would be the kind of thing that's right up my alley, but for some reason I'm just like the one person in the whole world who's never played it.
I haven't played it.
Oh, well,
I don't
yeah.
think I count.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't play.
Right.
And that's not a slight against you, it's just your passions are different than mine. You're playing Stardew Valley right now. Certain swears could get censored in here. I would, I'll have to go through that sometime, because I've never, I mean, we're still kind of new here. I've never bothered to actually set any of that up. It's your first time, too. Oh, well, you know, it's the first time for everybody. I still gotta play through Breath of Death 7. Now, this is a beta stage. Do I want to take the upper or the lower? Let's take the upper. Fuck you. Now, I guess that would be a subjective swear, because I'm using that to... Nah, I guess that one would have to count. Like, if I'm swearing at the game because I'm showing up the game, I think that would count. Oh, I hate that guy down there. Oh, actually, no, it says thank you for your feedback, so maybe it doesn't think cock is a swear. It just wanted to ask if I thought that cock was a swear.
Are you offended by cock?
Am I offended by cock? Not personally, no. I'm a little too old to be offended by that these days. Twitch has a new auto mod. Yeah, I don't know, I'm still looking at it here. Because the problem is now that the message I authorized it, now it says, now it's not there anymore. Did someone just, heard the thingy. Did someone just fall? I wasn't paying attention. Shit. I have to look at that so I can acknowledge whoever just did that. Shit, where is that? Dashboard? Oh, yes, Sigma fan. You, oh, yes, because I think you wanted to test it. That's what it was. Yes, I have, because what's throwing me off is it's the same thing as my phone ringtone. So I just heard that and thought, damn it, I thought I muted my phone, but I forgot. Oh, right, yeah, that's the follow thing now.
You twitch really good, you know that?
I twitch good.
You twitch good.
I twitch real good. Just because I got a drink and a half in me. New chair, by the way. It'll go real good with the future green screen. Half of it'll be friggin' invisible. Alright. Oh, this one. Though you don't like it when people try to send you dick pics unprompted on your Loot account. Well, I don't hate it, I just laugh. I mean, they can send them if they want, I don't care. For those of you who are not learned up on what it is I'm currently speaking about, yes, I have an Instagram account, which is... Hey, there's a disclaimer on that on the page here. You click on that at your own volition here. And as what goes on Instagram, on occasion, it will receive... It's set so that people cannot know that I have read their message unless I authorize them to send me messages. And sometimes they like to send... Does anyone like random dick pics, though? No. I don't. Because, yeah, if there's not someone that you follow or that you have authorized, it sends you the photo in stages. Like, first it'll just say this big black screen that just says image is... protected, something or whatever, click to view. So you tap on it, and then it's like a very blurry version of it, and then immediately you can tell if that's a cock or not. And then if you're not sure, you can tap it one more time, and it shows you what the picture actually is. It goes, yep, that's a dick. Yeah, I can understand that. Sigma's looking to get rid of hers, and I can sympathize with that. Oh shoot! I forgot. I got the. I'm flying. Oh god damn! God damn it! Fuck off! Look at that! Look at that big bastard up there. He was gonna gulp me out of the air. Quote Ed. Yep, that's a dick. This is an IRC, man. We can't do that. I mean, you can send me dick pics if you want on Instagram. I'll just... It's not gonna do anything for me. It's not gonna impress me. There are bots that keep quotes. Yes, I know. I mean, there's an IRC channel that I frequent that does have a quote bot that's up to like 500 now or something. And the running meme in there is that every time someone uses a variation of Crimes Ward or puts the word cry into someone's sports name, that gets added as a quote. So Heinz Ward is very easy to do because you just do Crimes Ward. Or Kobe Bryant becomes Kobe Cryant, or Kyle Busch in NASCAR becomes Kyle Busch. And then you got Des Cryant. Streamlabs is a program that if you view all your new followers and subs, it's honestly really useful, especially if you have a second monitor. I do have 2 monitors. I might get a third if the mood ever strikes me right. Maybe I should have that up here on the second monitor instead of... Here we go, live actions. There are no recent events. We'll do that. My one shake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, no, we're not twerking in front of the camera. It's not one of those streams. I have taken Peach. Bring me a shrubbery, and I may give her back. Am I going to have to do that? Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen Holy Grail in a while, so I don't know if I can do the Knights Who Say Knee voice perfectly. So we're just going to skip that.
Shrubbery.
Oh, yeah, to bring me a shrubbery, but... Now, am I holding a hammer? No, okay. Yeah, thanks. I'll have a look for that in a bit. Okay, so that's... Yeah, without having access to a hammer, this is basically how we have to do the stage. Alright. So, yeah. Okay, now this, I'm trying to think... Okay, no, this is not the actual... This is from this world, but this is not 4-1. The other joke in this game is whenever you encounter a stage that is actually in its proper location, you're supposed to curse the name of the man who invented this, whose name is Fred. So you would say Fred, but this is 4-3, so we're good. Because yeah, 4-1's a regular, 4-2 is a kind of a shrink-away land. I don't know if that's the accepted vernacular, but that's just what I call those stages, shrink-away land. The ones that just... where the water level keeps going up and down. And then, yeah, this is 4-3. Ooh, almost messed that up there. Music is quite appropriate. Alright, we're going for lives this time, because obviously this isn't a race. Yeah. Wolf's asking if this can randomize items you get. Yes, it does. A lot of... Because, yeah, they can be randomized. I mean, a lot of it is whether it does the leaf or the fire flower, and sometimes it does a whole star. But I mean, obviously, if you're just puny Mario, then either doesn't matter if it's random. Ooh, this is 8-1. It doesn't matter if you're. You know, I'm just gonna stay away from that guy. We're gonna do the pipe of shame. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a leaf or a randomized leaf or fire flower one, because if you're puny, it's just gonna give you a mushroom anyway. Let's do this side. Money and nothing else. You can open... Oh, right. I should have gone the other way to get the hammer, bro. Well, that's the thing. I could die here, and we may have to do it again anyway. I remember my mother got me this game, I think, in... Well, no, my parents, I guess. It would have been 90... I want to say 94 or 95. I got it as a grading present. It's like, this game came out in 1990, I want to say, something like that. Now, the other thing, too, is the Hammer Brothers are very randomized, so this could be anything. I love the music.
Nice.
See, the funny thing is, the desert variation is like flat ground with a platform. If it randomizes the standard issue Hammer Brother onto it, the one that is on the lower platform, the problem is, sometimes, you know, they jump up a platform and they jump down. If they jump down a platform, they just fall off the screen and die. That's what they do. Alright, what are we getting here? Tanuki! They're going crazy with those things. Alright. 1990 in the US, yes. Oh, God bless it. You already know why I'm swearing. He does not belong here. Hey, what the hell? I jumped on top of whatever that thing was. Alright. I'm not wasting an item on that. I gotta watch The Wizard sometime. I do have it on my Plex, I've just never watched it. Oh, come the fuck on! Yeah, you weren't even born yet. You're a college boy. I forget I got like 10, 12 years on you, I think. Yes, that did seem cheap. Very cheap. Yes, we're up to 20. So if I'd set it at $5, I swear that's already what, $100 in donations. It's about to become 105. God damn it! All right. Let's blow a frog, man. That did not come out right. Let's blow a frog, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck! Shit!
Oh, shit. Is that 2 or 1?
No, that's 2. That's 2 distinct separate swears. Frogman picked up a shell, which changed his movement, which threw me off. Piblude count 1. Oh, and I guess that would be so that would be the thing. I'd almost have to put like a... Well, it's the same one that they have in Hot Fuzz, where the swear jar, it's different ones for different swears. Because certain ones cost more than others. Okay, this is resulting in way too much thinking with that schmuck down there. Yes, please, get me up here. Thank goodness. Get me away from that guy. Reminds me of Killian's version of Skull Kid. That didn't go quite right. Oh, yeah, that was such an exclusive prize there, a leaf. Thank you very much for your consideration there, Mario. Anyway, before I got cut off by Mr. Schmucky Little... This is not going well here. Before I got cut off by Mr. Big Fish, I was going to say that A video I'm going to put, a series I may look into in the future is just when I buy stupid stuff on AliExpress and just post about it, because apparently that's a fairly popular thing. And I'm not going to show it off right now, but I have a... Now, on AliExpress, they sell a lot of 60-pin Famicom bootleg games. And I have one it says it's like a Mario 30-in-1, where it's really just Mario 3 and a couple of games that are hacked to have Mario in it, and then just junk after that. The version of Mario 3 that is on it is, it's the Japanese version, but it's got this weird quirk about it where... And it's not advertised on it, and I don't know if they did it intentionally or not. Where if you get a superstar, it doesn't go away. It stays until the stage is over. So it's like an infinite superstar, which sounds great on paper until you realize that, oh yeah, you can't. If you're a tall Mario, you can't go in a pipe traditionally. If you're a superstar, because he just spins around, you would have to have gotten full power and started running in order for a Super Mario or a Superstar Mario to jump normal and go into a pipe. It wouldn't affect small Mario, but big Mario, like there's one time in particular that jumped out to me when I was testing it. It was the normal. It was the normal fortress of the desert world, where you have to go up a pipe in order to progress. And because I had used a superstar before I went into the stage, not thinking, I basically couldn't progress the stage unless it had... But it hadn't occurred to me at the time, oh yeah, if I just get a running start, maybe I can fix that. Okay, these guys do not belong here. So that might be something I show off. But yeah, that's the thing with, they sell a lot of bootlegs, and sometimes, you know, I mean, you can vary on whether or not you think that's an ethical thing or not, but, I mean, hey, they're usually like, as long as the save battery is not involved, they cost $5 a pop, and you just have to supply a 60 to 72 pin adapter. And it's not bad. I mean, I have one that's the, Summer Carnival 92 Rekka, whatever combination of words that is. It's a shoot 'em up. And it never got, I think, really any kind of a normal release, so it's not really piracy if you spend $5 on that game, because it's not like they sold it here. Alright. Uh-oh. I got an ice cube in my mouth. Alright, what do we got here? Just one. Okay. Hey! Oh, well, that would have been useful a little while ago. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll take the star. What do I care? How are we doing right now? Alright. Alright, let's see what the other ones got for us. Okay, I walked into that one. Not exactly, not my finest hour. Oh, now he's standing on me. Go up. Go up. Thank you. So many stars, and now a mushroom. Now, what it gives you here is not randomized. It said I got a mushroom, so I got a mushroom. Yes, he did try to spawn Campy. Welcome to our stream. Yes, sometimes that happens. Now, on some maps, it will also place down coin chips, and if you screw those up, I believe they do transform into Hammer Brothers encounters. Also, the ships do not fly around if you mess them up, and they're also not auto-scrollers, in case you missed that part. I should have said something, but I didn't. So what do we got here? A leaf. I'll take it. Whatever. I do that in the normal game, yeah. Now, one thing I will point out is all of the fortresses are randomized. Now, there are certain fortresses that you can defeat by unconventional means, like, you know, the one in World 1 where you would get a whistle. The problem is that some of these fortresses, they don't knock down doors, they create bridges. So if this was the World 1, If this turns out to be the World 1 Fortress and we go the whistle route, we soft lock the game because there's no way to get through here because you didn't beat it normal, so it wouldn't create the item. However, it looks like we're not going to have that problem. Also, some of the candles are randomized. There, as you can see, some of them are... Okay, one of them was a boo. Yeah, boo. And you know what? This is where we're actually going to put one of those stars to good use. Alright. Just to get through some of these schmucks. Because the problem is these are the ones that don't care if you're looking at them or not, they just move. Which is a bit of a problem. Also, Mario's color can be randomized. You can designate it in the... Oh, come on! I might still be able to get that. There we go. You can either... Yeah, the 2 World Fortresses did switch. You can designate what color you want your Mario to be, or it can just be... or you can just set it to random, which is what I did for these ones. Yeah. Had an AVGN moment there. Alright, let's finish this one. Now I'm going to top up my drink. This is the World 1 boat. That won't actually do me any good against the boss, but hey, whatever. Because oddly enough, Star is not effective against them. Alright. Oh, it's a one-hit wonder. Would you look at that? Alright. Yay! Now, I think there is... If you actually take the star in there, by curious quirk of fate, and you defeat him, and you still have the star when you go for the wand, he can appear to be grasping it upside down, which you didn't tell us you were doing a speed run. Oh, yes, I guess it was. If he catches it while he's doing the spinny jump, then his sprite is upside down when he catches it, so it looks like it's going in an inopportune spot, and I'll just leave it at that. Alright, I'm going to up my beverage. I'll be just a moment. Here, this is my please stand by thingy-mabobber. There you go, you can watch them. This is from Operation Raccoon City, and I think this was a soft lock because you couldn't actually damage the damn thing, but damn it if they weren't going to keep trying. I'm back. I'm coming right back. Back. They'll kill it eventually. No, they won't. They will never kill that damn thing. Alright. Now, I actually did grab some of those bootleg games I was speaking of because, I mean, to get here I have to pass through the game room anyway, so... Where's the one I was just talking? This is the one I did a quick video of that just showed off how awful Mega Man 2 sounded. This is the one I'm talking about, where it says it's got Mario 3, and then you can see the picture for New Super Mario Brothers, and oh no, it says it's Super Mario Brothers 16. Also claims it's got Super Mario World 9, Othello, Chinese Chess, Dr. Mario, Puyon. The arcade version of Mario Brothers is in there too. There's the Rekka I was talking about. Again, these are basically Famicom cartridges, so you would need a converter in order to use them. Here's RC Pro Am 2 because I ain't spending $50 on that. And this is a legitimate 400 games in one, which has stolen artwork from Resident Evil 5. And it's got some pretty good games on there. I think it's got Castlevania 1 and 2. It's got all the Contras. It's got roller games, so you know, right away it's a legitimate title. All right, so back to the show. Am I sitting on any hammers? Nope. So we can't take a shortcut. This is a beta stage, I believe, and I've already just made a mistake. Ow! Go away, fire. Poop. That's almost a swear. So go figure, I mistimed all of the possible ways that I could have not run into the fire. Okay, let's take that a little slower this time. Just a smidge. Maybe I can get a power up. That'd be swell. Or maybe I can just ride on this guy the whole way. Oh, come now. That's not that lewd. Yeah, I guess it kind of is. Sorry, look, it's not my thing, but I mean, I guess if you look at my Instagram account, you could be forgiven for thinking that. Butts. Ah, the heck with you, Mr. Lakitu. Lakitu? Then you just Lakitu, whatever. Someday we're gonna clear out this damn thing. Now, that would have to be a judge's swear there, because that's not really a curse. It's not a curse in response to something the game did, but it is a curse. Shoot. Yes, my darling wife is so great. She comments real good, and she plays Stardew Valley. Which, honestly, at some point, either we need to stream either me playing it, blindfolded and raging everybody, or her playing it. Who the hell knows? Because, I mean, who really wants to watch a guy boob his way through beta stage, incompetence his way through Stardew Valley? We already seen the Game Grumps do that, and it triggered everybody's PTSD. What more can I ask for? Not much. She's pretty awesome. I think I'll keep her. Yeah. She likes me. I kind of like her too. She's hot. It's my opinion. It's everyone's opinion. Oh, what the heck is going on here?
That ain't good. Quit breaking shit.
I didn't do it. This isn't supposed to happen. Please tell me okay, the timer's still running. We're gonna have to let the timer expire and then... Okay, I have a cloud. We can use it to get past this, but I'm gonna have to put a save state in there. Please tell me the timer is running. I can't tell if the timer is running, but I feel like it should have run out by now. The timer's not running. It's stuck at 268. I didn't do it. What the hell? Okay.
Good run, everybody.
GG, I guess this seed is done. Wow, okay. Alright.
As the lady from GTA 5 says.
Oh, okay. Alright. I prepared more than one, so I guess we'll just move to the next one. As Waluigi, apparently, because I'm purple. I wasn't gonna waste any more time with that. It clearly. Hey, it's a 3. It's a 3 free to start it. Isn't that nice? I don't know what that was. It soft locked the game. We were done. See, I'd be interested to see if one of those shows up during the speed gaming thing, because they wouldn't be able to do diddly squat about that. They'd have to say, "Oh, I guess that's a DNF right there." Oh, is this going to be a one-hit Wendy? It's a one-hit Wendy! Wow, this is already the best seed. It starts with a 3 free and it's a one-hit Wendy. Or, if you go with the Adventures of Super Mario 3 TV Cartoon Show Edition, a one-hit Cootie Pie. Because that was her name in that one. She's Wendy in the manual, but in the cartoon her name was Cootie Pie. I don't know why. All I know is I watched the DVD, the cartoon, her name was Cootie Pie. Not Cutie Pie, Cootie Pie. Like, she's got cooties, but it's spelled with a K because Koopa.
She's a girl.
She's a girl. Oh yeah, because there's this one episode of the show where she decides she wants to be the president of America, so Koopa kidnaps Now I'm trying to remember if they were implying if it was Ronald Reagan or if it was Bush Sr. I can't remember which one. No, I think it was Bush Sr. because I think Barbara Bush was actually in that cartoon from what I remember. I mean, not the actual Barbara Bush, a facsimile of Barbara Bush. But yeah, she wanted to be president of America, so Bowser took over America for her. And then Mario, Luigi, and all of them it was Bush Sr. They had to save America from Cootie Pie. And I guess by proxy, Bowser. I gotta say, Waluigi Mario looks pretty good. It's a good color for him. I think he should keep it. Ow. Give me that quick! Thank you! According to my friends' fans, I'm Ludwig because our hairstyles are so similar. Yeah, you kind of got a big hairstyle, and Ludwig's, Ludwig's hairstyle is based off of Beethoven. Isn't Ludwig his first name? Yeah, Ludwig van Beethoven. So yeah, I mean that's what that's based off of, basically. I remember this one Beethoven movie we had to watch in music class because I don't know why. It was called like Beethoven Lives Upstairs or something like that. I can't remember if I'm going the right way or not. I think I am going the right way. But yeah, it was about how he was, deaf. Or allegedly dead. Nuts. Did I overshoot the end of the stage? I'm so confused right now. I can't remember this is a normal stage or if it's a beta stage. I think I go this way. I got to watch Amadeus. Okay, this can't be the right way. Help! I need an adult! I'm lost! Well, I can go this way and try to get that thing again.
Help!
Help! I need an adult! Alright, let's see what's in here this time. Oh, Tanuki! Let's sink like a stone. Okay, now maybe I can find it where I'm actually supposed to be. You are the adult.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh, well then.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, it's not that pipe, because that's the pipe we took to get here. So I must have to go to the right. I'm getting my stages mixed up here. Yeah, that's the thing I like to say at work if something gets screwed up royal and I don't know what I'm doing. I like to say, help, I need an adult! Now we're back on track. Okay. I mean, I can't complain objectively. This seed is going so much better than the previous one. Because I didn't screw up the first stage 500,000 times. Did I miss the game getting reset? Yes, we soft-locked somehow. You'll see it later, but the game soft-locked. We did a beta stage, and then we emerged from a pipe, and then the timer stopped, and you couldn't control Mario. So, game was over at that point, so we had to restart. Does the Pip swear count go up if Pip's wife swears, or does she get her own counter? She does not. She does not count towards the counter.
Oh, shit.
Exactly. No, this is me swearing in response to the game. You just sitting over there and cursing like a sailor don't mean squat. And that's to that guy. Now, I don't know if that was an emulator problem or if that was just a technical problem in how the seed was handled, because I feel like I've never seen that happen before with that beta stage before. So yes, now we're playing Super Waluigi Bros 3. Ow! Cheating with the auto fire. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, there. Heck with that guy. Oh, nuts. Not the sock throwers! Oh, thank goodness. Yeah! I mean, I would have loved to have continued playing that seed, but apparently decided, nope, we're just gonna glitch out. Because that was the thing, too. If you pause the game, it would show what the counter was at, and I'd sped up the emulation for a bit just to see, okay, fine. Let's just run the clock out, die, and I'll cheat past the stage. But, we later discovered that the time counter was not, in fact, moving, so the game was completely soft-locked. You couldn't do anything. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you out of your bleeping mind? That is not cool, game. Putting those guys there. Oh boy. So this is how you make World 1-1 actually difficult. You put those guys in there. Anyway, the way the randomizer works, I didn't actually elaborate on this part. It's a Windows-based application you install on your PC. You feed it the Super Mario 3 ROM of your choice, and you set a couple flags, you hit the randomize button, and then it generates you a ROM. And then it locks up in third or fourth world, because why not? I will have to test that one later on a different emulator. Maybe on my Raspberry Pi, because I know that one. I think that one uses Nestopia by default, and see if it still does that, or if it's just a fallacy of the ROM. Okay, it feels like we went backwards there, but let's see where this one leads. Okay, that wasn't useful, because I don't have a hammer. I don't even think I had a hammer in the previous one. So, alright, let's do number 2. Oh no, you better not do this again. This is the stage it glitched up on. I swear if you do this again.
It's not even like a really intense level.
No, well they went into this in one of the speed gaming streams we watched. It feels like it's just kind of a beta testing. Right. Oh no, this one actually worked. Okay. They speculated, and I think it's kind of and I agree that it was just kind of a test stage, kind of like the fabled Citadel stage of GoldenEye. It really doesn't. It was just for testing. It was never meant to actually be something. Okay, so we can't go that way either because we don't have a hammer. So we got to go back a couple pipes and then go the other way. Okay. Oh, okay. Shoot, wrong pipe. That's the other thing too when you're randomizing and you're in this bleeping world, it's kind of hard to keep track of which pipe leads where. Especially when you're like 4 pipes in the wrong direction. Oh, great. Hi, Mr. Sun. Oh, come on. I can't even kill him with the star until he's active. That is a bunch of baloney. The angry sun. The angry sun who doesn't actually do anything until you've progressed an arbitrary amount of the stage like this. Ah, the heck with you. I mean, the sun is actually killable. He's just not killable until he goes active. Because in the traditional stage in which he appears, you can kill him with a shell. He kills just fine. He killed good. But while he's just standing there not doing anything, he's just... Yeah, I'm just in... It's like he's playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Just, yeah, I'm in passive, bro. You can't do squat. You can't do squat till I turn off passive. And then he turns off passive and he turns into this raging dickhead. Speaking of which, I gotta play more Grand Theft Auto online. The other thing... I'll test it now. If you didn't know this about these particular stages, we're paused, but you notice that the piranhas are still moving. If you think you're about to screw up a jump, you can pause and wait for them to progress. And just, once they're out of the way, you just keep going. You don't have Grand Theft Auto 5? You know what? Hit me up next time it's on sale. I'll, sometimes I'm a pretty charitable guy on Steam. When's the next time they're due for us? Okay, that's not for a while, but...
Unless the game itself goes randomly on sale. What, you have the summer sale?
Yeah, summer sale. Sometimes there's a Memorial Day sale. Alright. Oh, so this is... bullshit. That's what it is. It's bullshit.
Big old Pablo.
Let's try that again. That was either... I love how you associated raging assholes with Grand Theft Auto 5. Well, there are raging assholes in Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm one of them, so I would know. Yesterday I was just playing it on the couch while Rio was... You were either watching Grey's Anatomy or...
Yeah, I'm watching Grey's.
Yeah, you were watching Grey's and you were getting caught up on Top Chef, which had ended at that point. And so I was just playing GTA Online using the Steam link, and then because I have this big stupid yacht, sometimes I just sit on it. But it is still amazing in 2018 when you encounter someone who doesn't understand how the anti-air defenses of a yacht work. I'll address your performance concerns in a moment there, Husky. If you own a yacht in GTA Online, and they are not cheap, you can turn on anti-air defense, which prevents anyone on the actual yacht from drawing a weapon, and it also prevents anyone in a vehicle or anyone from the shoreline to shoot at you, because it automatically, you're basically invincible. You can't do anything, but you're invincible. And any plane or helicopter that flies into airspace gets fired upon by the yacht. And you can be a real jerk with this, because in an example yesterday, someone was just sitting at the shoreline and just shooting at me, and I couldn't do anything because you're invincible. So once he had figured out that he couldn't do anything, I turned off the air defense, which enabled me to pick up weapons, picked up the sniper rifle, and went boom, and then turned the air defense back on so he couldn't retaliate, because I am a massive prick. Bear Club 1, yes. Yes, I did just say yacht anti-air defenses on a yacht. Yes, they come built in with an anti-air defense system. So you can sit in the hot tub and not care. Actually, I have... I'll share it with you later, but I have a couple of old GTA Online clip compilations from when I played it on PS4. And there's one clip, yeah, she's just sitting there, and you can see the Harrier flying towards the yacht, and then air defense just shoots it down. It's beautiful. To elaborate on your performance concern there, Husky, I like to scream that whenever that enemy dies. It's not bad on specifications. You'll have to give me your spec list again, but I can tell you, if you can run Friday the 13th, you can run Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 runs smoother than Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it runs pretty well.
Now, you can get you can get additional, okay, it's not additional, but there are quote-unquote low-end mods that turn off additional graphical settings that are not normally accessible in the game's options. You can dumb the game down further doing that as well. Like, I have a couple of, let me think here. I have a laptop or two. It's 3rd gen i7 with an HD 4000 integrated graphics card, and as long as that thing's got 8 gig of RAM, I can run GTA Online on it in, I want to say 1024 by 600, and it plays at least 30 frames per second, so you should be good. Yeah, you're good. Like, I don't understand how it is, but Friday the 13th is a bigger performance hog, I think, than Grand Theft Auto Online. And part of it just because I don't think frankly, they didn't optimize the game very well. 12 gigs of RAM. Oh, you're fine then. Let's see if we can fly up there. This is gonna be tricky. Ah, shoot. I don't know why I'm even bothering to do this. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, I'll just do it normal. Friday the 13th is its own engine, isn't it? It is. They are working to switch it over, I think, to the Unreal Engine. So I think that's the next major update the game is going to get, and it's sometime shortly. It's supposed to get a switch over to Unreal as the engine. But it's taken them a while, and they're kind of stalling on doing any other updates in the game until they do that. But yeah, they're gonna switch over to Unreal. But they basically, I think when you switch an engine, you kind of got to redo the whole game from scratch. So it's understandably taking them a bit of a while.
Well, that's an indie game too, isn't it?
I mean, I guess you could. I don't know that I would call it an indie game, but it's not a AAA publisher if that's what you're driving at. Because I mean, it's got a boxed PS4 and Xbox One release.
Okay.
Now, do I want to go back and do that card house? No, I do not. But yeah, that should help out a little bit with the resources at that point. Oh, I forgot I don't have a leaf here. Damn it! There's a swear. That's a legitimate swear towards the count in which we have lost all count of. But clearly I can't do $5 a swear because at this point, I mean, we're already up $100. I mean, I could afford it, but I can't afford to do that all the time. Should have used my pause trick. Yes, I should have. I mean, I just bought a house, so clearly I have some kind of financial means, and that's again part of why I don't bother. $2 a swear does sound better. Hey, that's a one-hit Ludwig. Okay, and again, that's part of why I don't bother with a Patreon because one, I don't want to be financially beholden to create content. I just want to be a one-man band who does whatever it is he wants to do, and two. I don't need it. We're fine. Spend your money on people who need it. I mean, I give on Patreon, so I have no business creating one. I mean, after I put out that Wall Street Kid video, I mean, that is very, I mean, because there's gonna be some saucy parts of that video, like MDB. Oh well, yeah, like him, yeah. I think. Yes, I think I give him 50, something like that. Yeah, we've been giving him 50. But yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of like live action parts in it where it's me talking to the camera or something. And there's gonna be one part in it where I'm kind of doing the bit from Glenn Ross, where Alec Baldwin's character, the line goes, "You see this watch? This watch costs more than your car." Except it's going to be, I think, one of my Chinese knockoff watches, so it's going to be like... And here, I'll even take it off, because I'm actually wearing a dupe of an Omega right now. It's going to say, "See this watch? This watch costs less than your car." And then I do the bit from Spaceballs, like... Yeah. Like he's thinking about, oh, did I just say that right? Because it's the part from Spaceballs where it says, "Oh, you have a Patreon." I'll have to look for that then and give there. Where Lone Star says, "At last, we meet for the first time, for the last time." And he's got to think about whether that makes sense or not. And he goes, "Yeah." So yeah, link me that later. I'll give you something. I'll do you better than the one I do for Ibito. He linked his Patreon once, and I said, "Yeah, I'll give him $1. What the hell?" I give him $1. Because I mean, I gotta hear about this Celsius. Oh, what is he doing down? Get away down there. Yes, Spaceballs, GOAT movie. I mean, it's not just that it's a great send. I mean, it's not just that it's a great Mel Brooks movie, but it's got a really good soundtrack. Well, I mean, that's the thing in the not Top Gun, the Captain Skyhawk video. The music that plays during the part where I reveal Mr. Avatar, who's down there, is music from Spaceballs. It's the Pointer Sisters singing "Hot" together. My friend Abby got the collection on Blu-ray. Nice. The Mel Brooks collection, right? I gotta get that sometime. Because that's all.
Get that already.
Yeah, I gotta get that sometime. Well, I mean, the thing is, I own quite a few of them already, but not all of them, obviously. Because I'm trying to think what's on my Plex right now. Both versions of the producers. Well, honestly, I think it's just that, History of the World. Okay, Robin Hood. I don't know if Robin Hood Men in Tights is part of the Mel Brooks collection, but it's on my Plex. And I have, yeah, Spaceballs, History of the World Part 1, Blazing Saddles. Also, you'd love to support people on Patreon. They're able to change if they can get the job. Well, right now, worry about you. Just worry about you. When you got it made, like it seems like I have it made now, then you can pay it forward. Until then, just worry about you. You're a starving college boy right now. You deal with you right now. When you got all your goats in a row, or whatever the expression is, then you can pay it forward. Now, this is the World 8 Navy Air Force, whatever you want to call it, station. Ordinarily, it's a very fast-moving auto-scroller. And I feel like with the auto-scroller turned off, it's almost more difficult because, I mean, now you're moving at your own pace, but your own pace is, I don't know if I should make that jump or not. Men in Tights is on. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Boom, boom. Speaking of which, I need to do grocery shopping before the sun goes down. Well, I can tell you, we're in Wisconsin, and the sun is still up, so you still got at least 2-3 hours. You're good. He's in, I think he's in LA, something like that. See, he's a California kid. Must be nice being in a place where it's sexy all the time, and maybe not the parts where it's on fire, but other than that. I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember. I can't remember if it was Mel Brooks or... Yes, it was about Mel... Ooh, I can't believe that one worked. Ah, shoot! No, not really, he says. Now I remember my anecdote. So, I grew up in Nova Scotia, and my mother is New Brunswick French. So, the high school I went to had a French immersion program. And, she enrolled me in it. And again, part of this was me being a kid who didn't know any better and took a while to get desensitized to the horribly hedonistic, lewd person I am now. I don't recall if we were learning specifically about France or not, but in one of my French classes said, hey, let's watch the History of the World Part 1. See, this is what I mean here. You can't go up the pipes, and if you're in the part where it's always doing that, then you're screwed. You only go down there to visit, don't live here. Good point. Anyway, so I just said, okay, for French class, let's do the History of the World Part 1 segment where it's the French Revolution. It's like, okay. And it starts out well enough because it's just all the French peasants complaining about how the fact that they don't even have a language, just this stupid accent. And it goes great until the chess game, where Mel Brooks has everyone jump the queen, and then they have a gangbang. Yeah, I forgot about that part. We didn't watch much beyond that. I mean, you don't see any. Well, it's a misnomer. It's not truly a gangbang. It's just they all kind of pig pile on top of her and act like they're humping. I mean, all their clothes are on, but you know. So yeah, that was how I got an entire class in grade 10 or grade 11 to watch that segment. Truly, I am a horrible human being. I am a horrible human being. I was doing a baseball run this summer. Oh, A's, Padres, Angels, Rangers, Astros, a minor league team from Oklahoma, Cardinals, and Royals. Nice. I don't think we're going to go see the Brewers this year. We got that in last year. We got to see the Blue Jays beat the shit out of them. There's actually the Brewers Class A team is actually like 5 minutes from here. They're called the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, and they're a fun watch. I prefer to go see minor league games anyway. The merchandise costs less, the beer costs less. That's a lot more fun because you get to see occasionally objectively bad baseball.
Yes, and when it's bad.
And when it's bad, it's bad. I remember, I think it was the first Timber Rattlers game we ever went to where they lost like 12-4. And there's one play in the game that stood out to me where one of the visiting players is rounding third to go home. And they're trying to throw the ball to third to cut him off. And the ball actually hits the runner in the head. But because he's just lobbing it and not, you know, it's not a comebacker to the base. It just throw and hit him in the head. He just kept going and he ran home. Why do you think I'm going to an A's and Padres game? Good point. So my girlfriend just sent me a fun fact. Mozart composed a piece called Lick Me I'm Arsch, translating to Lick Me in the Ass.
Ahead of his time.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing now. What was the meme in 2017? Now we all just eat ass?
Nope, just eat ass.
I do not endorse that. I can't say I've ever done that, and you do so at your own risk. Even I have limits to my nudity, thank you very much. There will be none of that! What do you think us trans girls do? Hey, I'm not judging, I'm just saying it's not for me, that's all. I mean, look, I'm not someone who... I live in a glass house, I can't exactly throw stones.
You can't! That's for damn sure.
Yeah. See, I actually like, there's an old Garfield episode where he actually changes his saying. It's not, where he changes it from people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. He calls it, people in glass houses get embarrassed a lot. Because they live in a glass house. He was dirty. He was a lewd guy. Well, you know. Oh, so this is Shrinkaway Land, but doesn't have Commander Jackass over here shitting up the works, and that's 2 swears for your counter. Because that is directed at the game. The implications of her comment, you certainly can't for damn sure. Well, that tells us a lot, Pib. What was that in response to again? I'm not paying attention. Where I can't lick your ass? Was that what it was? I can't remember.
Probably.
Well, I'm not... No.
People are learning an awful lot.
Well, no, they're learning that I don't lick your ass.
Yes.
I mean, I will kiss your ass, but I will not lick it. And I don't mean in a sexual way. I just mean because, you know, you're my wife, happy life. So I will kiss your ass metaphorically, and on occasion literally. But that's a whole separate discussion. You're saying that you live in a glass house and can't throw stones. Yes. Well, I mean, for Christ's sakes, look at the imagery I've got flanking this thing here. I mean, look at guy on the right. Look at gentleman down there where I'm pointing at. I have got him angled in such a way that I don't think it violates the Steam terms of service, the Twitch terms of service, because you can't actually see his butt. You can see what he's wearing, but you can't see his butt. And that was a deliberate decision on my part. Of course, the other thing too is if you pause the Captain Skyhawk video, you can see the picture that thing is referencing. Granted, it's not terribly visible, but I mean, Actually, I posted on my Instagram account just a straight-up comparison of the two. You can, of course, see the lovely, lovely top of the handprint on his thigh.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
that's not the thigh. That's the butt.
That's the butt. Buttock.
That is the buttock. Now, if you think about it too much, you will actually realize that that doesn't seem correct, because if it was truly a hand that had slapped the posterior too hard, the print itself should be red. But what's going on is that everything surrounding it is red, but the print is fine. So it looks more like someone just kept their hand there and then it tanned in as such, or it burned in as such.
You thought about this way too much.
Well, it's actually not me. It was someone else who noticed this. But the problem is the artist who I had commissioned Harukichi to do this, they had actually suffered a bit of a hard drive failure in between finishing the commission and noticing that. So the source files were gone. So we can't actually correct it to do that, but who gives a shit? Oh, nuts! I fell in the tomato juice. Alright, I tell you what, we're cheesing past that one because I hate it. And let's P-wing to make sure it stays that way before it's an auto-scroller. Oh, come on. Oh, thank goodness. I thought this was one of the stages I couldn't cheese with the P-wing. He's not actually running right now. He's flying. Okay. Alright. I probably shouldn't... Oh, right. I forgot. You can fly up there, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Now, I do feel silly wasting a P-feather on 1-5, but, you know, who wants to use up a Juggum's Cloud and then screw it up and then have to use it again? So that's just the way she is. Now, once again, I will point out for the purposes is we are using the Hori wired mini PS4 controller, and it is working really well for this. The reason I'm not using the iBuffalo USB thing could have been 8.1. Yeah, it could have been 8.1, and we would have been... Actually, okay, no, 8.1 was in the previous one. We haven't seen 8.1 in this yet. Shoot! We're not using the usual iBuffalo SNES-based USB controller because it has developed a... Shoot! It has developed a weird oddity where it is occasionally... Okay, we're gonna skip that one too, because I ain't having that. Except now we're playing for keeps. Where it is occasionally putting in a phantom input of left on the D-pad. Which, I mean, I guess if you're playing like an older RPG, it's not exactly a deal-breaking thing, but I'll have to bust open the controller sometime, maybe clean it, see if that'll fix the issue. Because, I mean, on occasion, that's a bit of a deal-breaker. Just having the controller randomly say, yeah, I'm gonna push left. Okay, this isn't actually gonna be useful, but let's see what happens here. Okay, I guess it's useful in that he couldn't have damaged me there. Now, if he had turned out to be a one... Whoa! He's one of the super jumpers! Son of a diddly. Hey! Come down to earth, bro. I don't play that game. I'm sorry. Oh, so this is a 5-hit guy. Now, if he had been a one-hit wonder, if we had defeated him while we had the superstar, it would appear as though the wand had gone up his ass. But, nope, none of that here. No anal play with the wand.
No butt stuff.
No butt stuff. He's feeling tender. His super jump nullified his quake ability, yes. That's the thing, if he was a heavy boss, him jumping up would have given me all the time in the freaking world to... An airship really tied the scene together. That would have... I mean, the stun lock would have worn off by then. Not in this stream. Yeah, none of that. Now, this is something I've only read about in blogs, but it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively poo-poo this. A pox on the people who wander around and report streams because a female streamer is allegedly violating the terms of service. You know what? Fuck you. Just a big old fuck you. Eat shit and get a life, you fucking waste of oxygen. That's all I have to say. Well, I mean, it's not all I have to say on the matter, but it's all I'm going to say right now. The hell with you people. And I do say you people. I mean you waste of oxygen who have nothing to contribute to society other than by saying, "Oh, she's wearing spaghetti straps. That's not appropriate. Oh, my delicate sensibility has been offended." Fuck you. Just fuck you. That's a hot take, ladies and gentlemen. That is me denouncing shitheads.
Only the hottest and freshest takes.
Why bother doing it? Let them stream what they want. I know! I appreciate... Oh, not... Okay, we're gonna actually do this stage and hope it doesn't kill me. I mean... Why stop that? I mean... It's just wrong. It's just wrong. People are dumb. Well, yeah, people are dumb. That's the human race's nature. Stepped out for a little bit, came back to the swear count being epically added to. Yes. Alright. And I will do the thingy where this uploads to YouTube shortly after as well, because I figured out how that functionality works. Just, you know what? Fuck you. You're a dirty ass troll and you can eat my ass. I'm not into doing it, but you know what? I will subject you to forcing to consume my butthole because you just are a poor sport. Fuck you. Shit! Okay, that's a game of do. Swear right now. Fuck! Do I have any clouds left? Shit. We're gonna have to actually do this one. Unless I want to do the clipping trick. Eat that fine ass, yes. Why, thank you. I try. Problem is, I've never actually done this clip, and I'm pretty sure me about 3 drinks deep is not the time to start learning it. So let's just do it. Or it's the perfect time. No, I think we'll just try and do it normal. I'm not going to waste the fine time of the people who have tuned in to actually enjoy this stream of me denouncing people who hate on lady streamers. You know what? Fuck you. Well, streaming is a very Darwinism thing. I mean, for me... let me look at how many people are watching this right now. I have 7 active viewers, and I don't give 2 shits. I just... For me, personally... Hello, welcome, Admiral McFish. You've picked quite a time to join in on this cavalcade of fuckery and what have you. For me, the streaming on Twitch is a loss leader. I do it strictly to promote the YouTube channel. I'm not looking to make it big as a Twitch streamer. I mean, if that happens, it happens, but it's not what I'm angling for here. Fucking I forgot about that guy. Well, pack it up, Pib doesn't care. We're never gonna get the Pib booty jiggle gif whenever someone subscribes to him. I wish I could... fuck! Alright. You missed this part earlier, but we speculate. I said at some point I'd love to do a charity stream where it's X amount of dollars per swear, and if I had charged it at $5, I'm already at $200 for a charitable donation. So clearly I'm going to have to damage boost past that one portion, so I've gone ahead and wasted a leaf here. Look, I mean, you know, if a woman wants to stream and, you know, she's got the goods, I don't want to say no. Just do it. Hey, we spoke of this earlier. This is technically still related to a previous discussion. I mentioned the producers. And in the musical version of the producers, there's the song, If You Got It, Flaunt It. Flaunt it, baby. Flaunt it. Flaunt it.
Yes, it.
If you got it, flaunt it. Except you're supposed to do the song with a fake Swedish accent. And it is a fake Swedish accent because it's what's her name from Quentin Tarantino movies. Uma Thurman, yes, it's Uma Thurman doing a fake Swedish accent. If you got it, flaunt it. Stand right out and strut your stuff. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a great set of tits, I'd probably have twice as many people watching this right now. But you know, I don't care. I'm just having fun. I just want to test shit out. I just want to get drunk and play Mario. And if people enjoy it, great. I am at your behest to entertain the bevy of people who tuned in to watch me play stage 1-3.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. I was considering briefly doing another Metal Gear. Was it wrong that I thought Charlize Theron and Monster was kind of hot? Hey, you know, sometimes. Now, Charlize Theron in 15 minutes, that's nothing, because that's a bit part before she was famous. Yeah, you have a couple hundred, but you need to set yourself to IRL, not a game. Yeah, that's true. I guess I'd have to sit in front of the camera and... Oh, I'm not wearing one of my fancy pants jeans. I'm not going to do that. However, I do need to take a quick break to relieve myself. Please enjoy the idiot crew from Operation Raccoon City shooting the hunter that will never die. Once again, I have grabbed an artifact from the gaming room, and you're gonna love this. So this is a built-in Game Gear thingy that you plug into a television with a cord, and that is Sonic's fist. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You draw your own conclusions as to what I'm sure someone has done with this thing. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Plug and play, definitely. Brings new definition to plug and play. Anyway, I had been mulling doing a sequel stream to Metal Gear Survive. The game is... Oh, okay. The game is getting better, but... does it have a rumble pack? No rumble feature, no buys. No rumble feature. It does have, it's got a bunch of, it runs off a pair of AA batteries, and I'm not going to be able to do the wander out for this stage. Oh well. I was gonna do another Metal Gear Survive stream. I'm still playing it. It's not bad. Well, okay, it takes a while for it to wear off for you to understand that even though it is running on what is ostensibly the Metal Gear Solid 5 engine, that you are not playing Metal Gear Solid 5 anymore. It is improving, but it's like getting out of Midgar in Final Fantasy VII. The game doesn't really open up until you get far enough. And then there's this additional thing in here in the game as well, where there are transporters you can activate throughout the game so that you can get to various versions of Deity faster than normal. But some of them are arbitrarily... You can't actually activate them until you've reached certain plot points in the story, which is dumb as all hell, but whatever. Because there I am yesterday playing it in an area that's about at least 6 or 7 levels out of my league, and I can't actually enable any of the transporters to go home. Which actually resulted in this fairly compelling segment where I was legitimately concerned that I was going to die, and it was very, very engrossing gameplay because I didn't know if I was going to be able to manage my oxygen tank to be able to get home. And it was actually quite interesting to have a tension-filled point in the game, which wasn't based off of putting up a fence and poking zombies. But it all came because the game was arbitrarily not letting me activate transporters. I was going to be concerned that I was going to do this whole thing and just know where everything was. Like, oh shit, I didn't plan on getting 2 things right. Let's find out what we actually got here. That's not bad. Hammer Brother and a flower. Yes, let the lady streamers do their thing. Just, you know what? Let them do it. Who cares? Like, it's to the point where these people are just going through and just flagging streams to the point where, like, I almost wonder why Twitch doesn't bother. And this is where they could probably make more money, where they just say, okay, you give us $5 a month and we will insulate you from a certain degree of these types of complaints against your stream. Now, obviously, the actual thing is going to sound more elegant than that, but you get what I'm driving at? Some kind of troll insurance or what have you. I mean, it's an opportunity to make money. Hey, a hammer! we can get through some crap later. I don't know, just an idea. Ow! I hate the fire ones. They're the worst. That's the worst thing about this randomizer is the fire ones start turning up in this. Safe Space is brought to you by Amazon and Twitch. Yes, with a trademark. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the idea needs fine-tuning, but it just came up to me and was like, you know what? Why don't they just offer some kind of insurance that you can buy? Where, I don't know, maybe they interview, they determine, okay, for the most part, we understand that you are not providing overly lewd content. We will turn a blind eye to basic reporting. Something like that. I mean, it's an opportunity to make $5 or whatever they wouldn't have made normally, so I don't see why not. Seems almost like Mafia Protection Plan. Give us some money, maybe the trolls don't flag you anymore. Yeah, I can understand what you mean. I mean, ideally, you would think that they couldn't just be so... Like, if you just had 5 or 6 people flag a stream, that they wouldn't just take the word of that many people against the content creator, but that's just the way it is. I mean, I haven't had any kind of issue like that on this platform or on YouTube, but I'd like to think that it would take a lot more than just a couple fly-by-night trolls to screw up something like that. Ideally, Twitch just deals with the trolls. Yeah, well, you know what? That's Twitch for you. They're just... Twitch is Twitch. Now, I haven't... I'm trying to scroll up. Did I see that one face? Has someone done that one face? Looks like David Duchovny, but it's not David Duchovny. What is that face? I think it's supposed to mean, like, irony or something. I think his name is, like, Kappa. You damn kids with your Kappa. 2 hammer roughs. You kids, back in my day, we only had one meme. It was all your base, and that was good enough for us, damn it.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's supposed to be something, but I look at that and all I see is David Duchovny.
Oh, you're so funny.
Kappa, yes, apparently since you can't just type it out. Because I'm assuming typing out actually makes the face. And I went in the wrong pipe there. Are your base belong to us? No, they belong to me. But damn it, we had the fuck! I went in the wrong goddamn pipe. Alright, that's $10 towards the hypothetical queue. He's one of the founders of Twitch, if I recall correctly, just like on Mixer, you have Mappa. Okay. Okay, go in the first pipe this time. The first pipe. Ay, 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 ay. First pipe. And then wait a minute. Alright then. Accept Tanuki as your Lord and Savior. Now we can do this normal. Alright, now I keep doing this. And here. Here we go. Right up here. Beautiful. I mean, in our Discord channel, I've only bothered to actually create one custom emoji, emoticon, whatever you want to call it. And it is this one picture of Napoleon that I have really imprinted on. It spans back from, and someday I'm going to do a similar video to the weight loss story about how I actually got to the United States. And part of it was I had to go to the U.S. consulate that is in Montreal. And I had to basically, for the amount of time I had to be there for the immigration process, we basically just made a whole vacation around being in Montreal. And so we went to one of the art museums there that had this entire exhibit on Napoleon artwork. And there's just this one picture of him, and see, the fun thing with an art museum these days is you just take your camera and just go up real close on the individual pictures of faces of people in the picture and you just make reaction images. As long as your flash is off. So there's this one picture of Napoleon from, I assume, the Battle of Waterloo, where he's just going, oh, fuck. And I just use that as a reaction image now, where it's just like, oh, I fucked up. And I use that, and now, unfortunately, when I made the smaller version, it kind of lost a lot of the gravitas that it had, because it doesn't really look like him anymore, but I'll post it later. But yeah, just one picture of Napoleon just going, oh, fuck. I've made a huge mistake. They also had they had an Andy Warhol's segment. That was pretty cool. And then, of course, they had the modern art segment, which was just, okay, fine, whatever.
Well, you forget, though, the Napoleon art thing was actually, like, about Napoleon. Like, they had a lock of Napoleon's hair.
Man, who is so fucking creepy in 1500 whatever that they kept a lock of his fucking hair and then kept passing it down across the ages?
Yeah.
Like, that is just unhealthy. Am I Wario? No, I'm Waluigi. Guess that's all he's gonna say then. He's just gonna ask if that's who I am.
What if there's a yellow skin? Because then you would be Wario.
Let me check real quick. 1800s, okay. Pip count swear 50.
Whoop whoop!
Whoop whoop! Boop, boop, boop,
Pew,
boop.
pew, pew.
The French loved him enough to put him into power twice. Yes, because he fucked up, and then they said, yeah, oh, you know what? He fucked up, but I still like him. We'll put him back in power. And then he'd fuck it up some more. Now, there is a Koei, I guess technically Tecmo Koei game. I'm just checking Mario colors real quick. Red, pale blue, green, pink, sky blue, white, light gray, midnight blue. There is no yellow option, so you can't make a Wario.
Fucking big missed opportunity there.
I know. But it's like, what is that other one they call it? Like Romance of the Three Kingdoms or Nobunaga. I forget what they're all called, but it's basically a version of whatever that strategy game is, but for the Napoleonic era of France. It's called L'Empereur. And you can tell it to play itself. I'm not wasting a hammer there. But it results in this kind of hilarious thing where if the conflict rages into the mid 1800s, all of the generals in the game slowly die of old age, and new ones don't get born. And I think the game bottoms out at 1867, where the last general dies of old age and the game just ends. Like, you don't even get like a game over, the game just ends and goes back to the title menu. It's like, they're all dead, alright, this is over, and fuck, I died. My wife is losing her shit over there.
I just thought it was funny. Just the game.
They die, and it slowly gets more pitiful as it goes on, because the generals die, which means there's no one to manage the cities. The cities fall into anarchy and then kind of become autonomous collectives that don't belong to any one particular country. And nobody gets into fights anymore because they have no standing armies because they have no generals. It just gets really pathetic.
You also missed an opportunity to say Bornt.
Bornt?
Yep. Because a new one doesn't get Bornt.
A new one don't get Bornt. Let's try to actually win this thing. Who am I getting? Fuck! So it's them running last day of the war, pretty much. Oh, the dirty sock throwers! Son of a diddly! I didn't swear that time.
Son of a diddly.
We need more Bornt licenses in the gift shop. Bornt. Well, that was a meme we used to use for when we were watching the Blue Jays back when Brett Laurie was on the team. We'd call him Bort. So we had. Where's my Blue Jays folder? Give me a second here. Do I have any Bort things here?
We saw Brett Laurie
as a
timber.
seen him as a timber. I mean, I have files that are called Bort, but I don't know if I have anything with him spelled as Bort. Oh, I have this GIF. This was a good one. This is from like opening day 2012. And yeah, it's a guy pretending to jack off the guy next to him that was on TV. And I'm going to make that go away now. So there you go. I have that on my hard drive. That was opening day 2012. The game went into like the 12th, 16th goddamn inning, and then they just show this one guy pretending to jack off the guy next to him.
Stay classy, Toronto.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
Hey-o.
Toronto's got some classy people. That's a daily double you didn't see coming. One Blue Jays fan pretending to jerk off the other. He's only pretending, though. That's the important part. He was only pantomiming it. Well, there goes the Twitch channel. I run too small an operation. They ain't gonna see that. I say that now.
Yep.
Sun's still out. You still got the opportunity to go do groceries later, bud. I have to send you my favorite GIF. What is your favorite GIF? I was gonna say I put out the Pib's booty GIF, but that would get the channel taken down. Unless I did it in the context of Dead or Alive. Then it would make sense. And I actually have the PlayStation 4 right down here, so the next one's probably gonna be that. Check my Discord. Alright, stand by. Is it? Okay, it's the meme channel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I can save that. Stand by here. I can put that in here. We have the technology. No, I'm doing it now, damn it. We're doing it. We'll do it live! There you go. I don't know what it is, but it's something. You kids. Alright. Let's pick a box. Its contents will be useful. Its contents will be helping me on my way.
Oh, shit.
Alright, let's do this. Undertale. Okay. Yeah, now that makes sense, yeah.
We don't have contacts. We gotta play Undertale sometime.
Someday I'll play Undertale and this
That
all makes
didn't
sense.
work.
Shit! I burned my butt. I burned my bottom. Frog time. Oh, actually, in retrospect, frog was a really bad idea.
Frog was a bad choice.
Frog was a bad choice. That's a very bad choice. No, I don't even own Undertale.
Son of a bitch.
Of all the games I own, and Undertale isn't one of them. I bought like the last Humble Bundle that was full of all those really lewd games, like a bunch of Sakurai games and Honey Pop Cam Studio Cam Horror Game or whatever the hell it was. Fucking, I'm gifting you the game. No. I tell you what, when Grand Theft Auto 5 goes on sale, I'll buy you that and you buy me Undertale. We'll make it in exchange. You don't need to... Don't buy it for me right now. I don't have the time to play it anyway. Save it for later. Yay, I did the thingy. Yay. I mean, unless it's on sale for like $1, but I mean, you're starving college boy. Don't spend that money on me. It's like $10. Look. No, no, come on, man.
I'll buy it for him.
She'll buy it for me. There you go. You need the money for college things like alcohol and food. What do you mean booze ain't food? I'd rather chop off my ding dong than admit that. You'd rather chop off your ding dong than admit booze ain't food? Yeah, wow-wee. That's a reference and a half. Okay, how does that whole thing go? It's yeah, they're in the food library, and it's like I'm trying to remember the exact Nathan explosion line leading into it kind of escapes me at the moment.
You have to buy actual food.
Yeah, but before then, it's like, all right, we have to cook food like regular Jagoffs or some shit like that. Now you're all in charge of one dish, and you're all in charge of putting together one dish, and don't just buy booze. That ain't food. What do you mean, booze ain't food? I'd rather chop off my ding dong than admit that. You'd rather chop off your ding dong than admit booze ain't food? Yeah, wow-wee. And then he, like, punches a... No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't punch the old lady. It's Murderface pisses in a fish tank in front of an old lady. It's explosion punches a glass thing. No, he puts his face through a glass door or something, and he starts gushing blood everywhere. It's like metal or something like that. But no, do not gift me a game. I mean, I work 40 hours a week. I get money. Don't do that. Besides, for all you know, Steam will put it on sale and it'll be a goddamn $1.
You're $1.
I am $1. I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
Damn it! I just put on a mushroom to go in a mushroom house.
GG.
I know. I mean, if I had entered into the speed gaming thing, this would be the part where it's like, we're gonna put this down as it did not finish. Oh, not this guy. See, the problem is if he goes down, I can't actually hit him. That's a bunch of baloney. Now what the hell with you two? Oh yeah! Whoop whoop! 3 lives. I used to be really good at that. Alright, I got a star. I was gonna say, if I have a star, I'll steamroll them, but I don't, so I'm not wasting the time. Hey, a hand stage. A hand bridge stage. Bridge hand. I think I get a Tanuki suit for this. I think that's posting old messages again. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. You got the same problem as YouTube does? Maybe? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, the Bowser Navy. Without the auto-scroller. This one gets weird without the auto-scroller. Because then this guy gets taken out by the two of those. I went to a party a few nights ago and everyone was drunk except for me. Shows something about me. I mean, you know what? I'm not saying you have to drink. It's a college draft. Fuck shit, Mr. Flying Motherfucker over here. I will tell you though, and this is something I learned through drinking. Don't mix vodka and cola. Just don't do it. It's not pleasant. It's just not. So don't do that. Pip swear count 58. So we'd be up to almost $300 for charity. Like, I mean, hey, I'll make a $300 charitable donation, but there's got to be at least 10 times as many people watching this thing. Somebody has to be designated driver, yes. Oh crap. Oh, that's why I can't see it. Yes, thank you, Epic Avocado. I think I'm pronouncing that properly. I figured out why I can't see that anymore. Because I have FCEU sitting in front of where it is actually on my stream thing, so it's actually blocking it. Here, I'll move it over a bit.
Derp.
Derp. Why can't I see them? Also, the emulator is blocking the overlay. GG.
You run a very slick operation.
Oh yeah, just the best. If I run Communist Mario on the Retron with the component connection, I bet we can get you to 4-digit donations fast. Yeah, I'd have to get an EverDrive in order for that to work. Vanilla vodka with a Coke chaser is fantastic.
It is good. That's good.
I mean, flavored vodka with a chaser, yes, but don't mix the two together for the love of God. Just don't. It's not good for you.
Drinking tips with Tim.
Do not take drinking tips from me, for the love of God. My rum and cokes are like 66% rum. When I drink my rum, I want to taste it. Where does this pipe go? Because I don't want to do that stage. I really don't. Come to think of it, I really should have checked that pipe when we went through here the last time. That's how they're supposed to be. Yes. Please tell me I can just P-wing through this. Please? I'm not sure that I can. Oh, yes! We can P-wing it. We're doing the ultimate dick move. No less than 65% rum by volume. Yes. Sun's still out. Alright, I want to do 9 or 10. This is a beta stage. It's like, I forget which one exactly, but I mean, you watch it long enough and you'll recognize it, sort of. Sun's still out here. Well, yeah, I mean, it's out here, so it's still gonna be out wherever you are. Of course, it's also fun too because the drinking age in Canada is 19, whereas here in the States it's 21. It is a reskinned desert stage. You're right. And I guess I don't really know why it's interesting that. Oh, that shouldn't have worked. That the drinking age in Canada is 19 and the States is 21. I guess I just remember being in college and then my roommates could never figure out why I never went to the liquor store with them, and then my 19th birthday came around. I was like, oh, that's why you never came to the liquor store with us and you had us buy your liquor for you. Oh, now it makes sense. And then I was extra offended because then I actually went with them on my 19th birthday and they didn't card me.
Are you serious?
No, they didn't card me.
That's horseshit.
It's like, well, crud, I could have been going the whole time. Yeah, you know, the amount of things they let you do in the States at 19, and then liquor isn't one of them. Whatever. Whatever. We're not going to get too deep on that discussion. We're just going to leave it to alcohol. It's just... Now, granted, I'm from the state for, like, you'll have to get, like, what, 12 DUIs before they start taking it seriously? I'm sure it's less than that, but not much less. I think in Wisconsin, on your 12th DUI, they actually send you a thank you card. Thank you for supporting alcohol. Congratulations on your 12th driving while intoxicated, driving under influence. Or DWI, DUI, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm not in a hurry to get one of those things. If you're old enough to go to war, you should be old enough to drink. Yes, we will go with that is the correct take. If you're old enough to die for your country in a proxy war, by God, you should be allowed to drink. You get 12 DUIs, the 13th one free. Pretty much. Alright. So we're getting farther. We haven't soft locked yet. Now I believe traditionally this is a hammer that people use because you can skip like 3 stages. Actually, let's see what that mushroom house has first. Going the wrong way. 20 DUIs and you get season tickets to Brewers for life. I think they give you that to you at 3 DUI. Well, that's only because, I mean, Milwaukee's a fun place. Especially when you make a wrong turn. And then depending on where you are, it becomes the joke from, well, no, it's not as bad as when Clark Griswold got off the expressway in St. Louis. It's not like that. But you do see a lot of cars that are different colors and have a lot of front-end vehicle damage. Like, oh, why did I bring the nice car? I don't want to get fender-bendered in the nice car. Now, that being said, the Brewers are actually trying to be good. I mean, they're like one of the only teams that actually made free... Let's do the other stage. Oh, wait, I have to do this stage. This one's in the way. Let's take a power and then do this stage. A little slower. Let's take it a little gentler. I have to check. I don't think Jose Bautista even has a team yet. He's a free agent. Jays can't afford to pick him up because the outfield's too full and because Rogers are cheap. Because they're Canadian Telecom, and all the Canadian telecoms are scum. Yay, I went up. Alright, let's screw this up some more here. Of course, the problem is I'm not remembering where things are in between playing this damn thing. So we're not getting anywhere. Damn cable legislation. That went a lot better than I would have... Well, where were you when you would have been useful? Yeah, Canadian telecoms are shit because they have, depending on where they are, they have no competition. And I know this because maybe I worked for one back in the old country. Not in any kind of customer service role, but whatever. I got to sit in on a sales meeting for a company I will call Blue Corp, and it was very clear that if they were in an area where they didn't have to compete with anybody, that they weren't going to put forth an effort. And I'll just leave it at that. Now, there is one seed I did that I have on my computer that I'm not playing right now, but like every second or third stage, all the enemies are replaced with those flying, flaming bombs. It's the seed from hell is what it was. It was just awful. Truly terrible. So who's the pyramid stage? Oh, this thing. This is an auto-scroll. This would have been an auto-scroller, but now it is not. Ah! Ooh, I almost fell to my death there. Be a little bit more careful here. We'd like to actually finish this once before we tune out. Free life! Yay! No, we need to go up. We have to go up. Ah. Yeah, that's the weird thing when those guys spawn there. They just fall because they can't stand on anything. Go away, Mr. Sun. Nobody likes you. Boom. Apparently I just got a Twitch achievement called New Day, New Stream 1. I guess that means it's a new day and I streamed once and I didn't dodge all the socks. Yes, son, stop giving us light. Where does it get off enabling crops to grow? Who does it think it is? I say, that ain't the sun that Solaire of Astora warships. No sirree, Bob. Alright, which one's this? This is 2, I want to say? Yeah, this is World 2's airship. Ooh, can't go that way. Now, which one have we... I don't think we've done World 1 yet. So that should be the next one. Because I don't remember us doing that. Ow, and I'm already screwing this up. But, I mean, this should be simple.
It should be simple.
He died saying this should be simple. Froggy, let's go. Frog strats! And the frog is already dead. La grenouille est morte. That's the other thing I remember too. I was watching a couple early seasons of NCIS, and I don't get who thought this up, but they had a major antagonist spawning several episodes, and I shit you not, they named him La Grenouille, which is French for the frog, because for some reason they decided that was an imposing evil character name. The Frog? Okay, whatever. I mean, it's CBS. They're America's #1 network, so I guess clearly they're doing something right by holding a bunch of old people at gunpoint and forcing them to leave the television turned on. Froppy is best frog. Yes. What you got for me? Once I was the king of Spain. Now I eat humble pie. I'd love to eat, but I gotta finish this first. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
Oh no, I got that song stuck in my head.
Haha.
Going to the country.
And I don't have any hammers, so we gotta do this normal. Shoot. Ow. That doesn't help me much now. Thank you, Presidents of the United States of America. Ow! I got a spiny in my butt. Not what I'm into. No spines in my butt, please. Please, no. Yeah, let's fly for like 3 seconds and then be done with this. Say, how high did I fly? Did I fly sky high? I want to go to Daytona? Or no, together. I want to go together. I actually have a Sega Saturn. That's one of the 5 games I own for it. It's the greatest game ever. See, that'd be a fun thing to do. Just get hammered and somehow force it so that the basic Daytona stage goes on for forever, and then you just keep making left turns and... Well, no, that state doesn't even really have a song. It's just Rolling Star, and then it just goes on forever. Ah, shit. Okay, what did we get out of all that? A mushroom and or tanuki. It's good music for this stage. Damn it! That looks normal. Yeah, sometimes if the randomizer loads an enemy that's not normally present in the stage, its sprite can really screw up. As you just saw there. Yay! Alright, the hell with those stages, and why am I even bothering? I have 17 lives, who cares? Oh shit, I almost actually won that thing. That would have been funny. Ew, this one. But the World 7 music. What else can I discuss? Oh yeah, let the lady streamers wear the thing. Just do it. And don't complain. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't do it. Let them wear whatever. Because you know what? Fuck you. That's why. When will I stream Kaizo Mario? I think you're. I think you are severely overestimating my gaming abilities. There will be no Kaizo Mario games. That's not happening. I mean, I would consider it achievement if I just beat one stage in one of those. Oh god, too many large Koopas. Emulator cannot handle. Kaizo Mario, you have clearly confused me with someone who has gaming talent. Ow, I mean look at that. I'm gonna die before I get to the end of the stage. Okay, see, it's actually a Lord of the Flies ending where he's actually laying dead in a ditch somewhere, but he's deluded himself into thinking he's been rescued. Spoiler alert! If you hadn't read Lord of the Flies. Oh, fuck you! Not this shit again. Damn it. Hey! Fuck you! It's not funny. That's not funny. That's Terry Bradshaw. It's not funny. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! We're just running up the score now on the swear jar. The hypothetical swear jar. Okay. Let's try that again. Froggy strats. Of course, I think what really screwed me over last time I had him show up in the stage is there was also... It was the fiery bomb guy was also like the other main enemy in this. So you were safe nowhere. Oh god. Yeah, the music could not be more appropriate right now. That's the randomizer for you, folks. No! No! Oh, thank goodness. We can breathe a little bit. Becca box, please tell me there's something useful. Oh yay, La Grenouille, thank you very much. Help. Help, I'm the World 7 airship. Though this is not the World 7 map, we are on the 7th world, so I think legally this... I don't know if this constitutes a Fred or not. But we're just gonna say it anyway. Fred! I think this is the World 7 one. I'm pretty sure it is. You're supposed to be dead. Go away. You gotta be careful with those. Ah, shit! Do I have a P-Wing? I need to cheese that one. No P-Wings. Great. We got a music box though. And that's where I think this stage no longer being an auto-scroller is a problem, because normally you would take this stage fairly slowly. But with the auto-scroller removed, you kind of go at your own pace. You pick up the speed a little bit, and then you die horribly. You gotta be careful, dies. Yes, I mean, I like to project it, but I am absolutely not an avatar of gaming goodness. Because what throws you off is you go for a running start, and then buddy over here in the pothole, manhole, whatever it is, whatever hole it is, he shows up, which immediately interrupts your jump, and then you mistime it, and then you die. Because ordinarily, if it was scrolling, you would have done what I just did there. Alright. Let's polish off this turd. Just die. Please be gone from this earth. Say, don't you dare be a 5-hitter. Yay! Alright, now World 8, which obviously is not randomized. Yeah, that was kind of blue fire, wasn't it? What do you got for me, bud? The turnpike would have been faster. Yeah, it would have, but what are you gonna do? Gotta take the interstate. Just gotta do it. Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. Now, this could go any number of ways because of the pipes. Oh, I still have this is a beta stage. I still have the music box engaged, which doesn't actually do anything, but it's still singing. Oh, shoot. Come on, thank you. So this can also be it's not quite as blatant as a 3 free because you do still have to play at least one stage, but hypothetically, yes, this is World 8. Well, the stage isn't from World 8, but this is World 8. Hypothetically, the pipe that is here could lead to where we need to go. Because this could be it right here. It's not going to be, but it could be. See? And now I could do 8-1, or whatever is 8-1, or I could do whatever's behind door number 2, or door number 1. What's behind door number 1? Let's see. I think this... I can't remember if this qualifies as a fret or not. Actually, no, it doesn't, because this one ends in a boom boom. So this is not legally a fret. Because they can't randomize stages that have boom booms, because boom booms have to open up doors. So let's see where this one goes. Somewhere good, please. Somewhere really good. Please, not the hand bridge. That's not really good. I swear it counts up to 60. Now let's see where this one goes. Come on. Ooh. Do I want to try crossing the hand bridge, or do I want to take a shot at the fortress? I think we're going to take a shot at the fortress. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's this one. With the perfect music. I mean, the other thing too with this randomizer, you can set it that doesn't actually randomize the stages and anything, it just randomizes the music. And you could just play vanilla SMB3 with just randomized music. As you can see, that was supposed to be fire, but it was actually just Drybones falling to his death. Gotta be careful here. Gimme! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Gimme, 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 gimme! Alright, let's find out if it's one of these two or if I do have to cross the hand bridge. Oh, for some reason I thought I'd hit him 3 times. Well, now I did. How is it that I've been playing as Waluigi this entire time and that's the first time I made that sound? I must have tuned it out of my head from all the times they were spamming it at GDQ events that people did it so much that bad things happened. Okay, so it's looking very likely like we may have to cross the hand bridge, but let's see here. Survey says we do not have to cross the hand bridge, however, we do have to take out that door. So we have to go over there and defeat the Air Force. Or what is sitting in the place of the Air Force. Which I think means we have to go here? I think? Because I don't have a hammer, so I gotta take out that door because... I think this one. No, that led to a stage. No. Wrong pipe, wrong pipe! See, if I'd had a hammer in reserve, this would have been fine, would have been there, but that's not the way this is gonna go. So we gotta go to this pipe. Okay, defeat the Air Force so we can get rid of that door, which will take us where we want to go. And I hate this one with the fire of 1,000 suns. Go stand on the spikes, you schmuck. Go dance with the angels. Ace Combat 6, ladies and gentlemen. So usually I damage boost through that, but I didn't have that happen, so now I have to be careful. Shoot! Always hated that line. That is an awful line. Now, when you do this one in the randomizers, you always fall to the left because you never know what's in here. It could be hotfoot that don't respond well to being looked at, so you just automatically go right to the left. This is gonna be tricky. Tricky. Oh, shoot! That was shoot, not shit. Shit! Frog strats! Which is now, regular strats. That was a good part. That was shoot, not shit. Fuck! Come on. Don't make me start swearing in French. I'll do it if I have to. I just stare at them. Piptendo 64. Now we're good. So now the offending door is removed, so now we can actually make it towards the last stage. We can go across the hand bridge, but it won't lead anywhere good. It's been a while since I've seen a configuration like that. So now, I think we go to, I think this one. And I'm going to be horribly wrong. No, that was correct. Alright, now we're where we want to go. Beautiful. World 2 Fortress. With a lot of hot feet, apparently. The kind that apparently take well to being looked at. And with also correct music. Alright. Oh shoot, I should have flown over that. Ah, shoot! not good. Alright, just in too deep now. Keep going. Good recovery. Best recovery of a scene in danger. Alright, let's polish off this turd and call it a night. Alright, let's try hammer broing it. Oh, good music. Oh boy, I'm already screwing this up. Shoot, well, so much for that. Well, as long as I don't get hit again, we can do the clip strat. Look at me trying to pretend I sound like a speedrunner over here. Of course, this guy keeps screwing us up too. There we go. Hell with you. Go away! We don't need you! Alright. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's really good music selection here. Oh, shoot. Nah, we're good. Now, as long as I'm careful here, we're good. Now, and I didn't actually learn this until recently, the bottom half of his sprite actually doesn't damage you. Just the head. The upper section. The bottom section doesn't do anything, so as long as he doesn't actually hit you with the flame, you're fine. So we can do this. Now, of course, if we'd had the hammer suit and actually made it all the way to the finale, we could have instant killed him, and yeah. You learned something new today, folks, if you didn't know this already. His hitbox is only the top half of him. So now, when he jumps up, I just have to move to the right. And he's dead. Boy, did I just make your lives a whole lot easier whenever you do this again. You learned something new today, folks. Yay! Alright, we're out of here. Just like when I learned the chemical plant zone boss in Sonic 2 can't hurt you if you duck when he drops the
What?
What? Well, shit, I just learned something too. I didn't know that! I'm gonna have to test that out later. Did not know that.
Everybody's dropping knowledge bombs.
Everybody's dropping truth bombs today. Alright, we're going to consider this the end of the stream here. Does anyone have any concerns or questions they'd like to ask before I sign off for the evening? Oh, here's something else I should show off here. I kill him so fast he never drops the chemical. Time to redo my Sonic 2 Game Gear review. Different Sonic 2. It's not the same. I like my mouse pad. It's Widowmaker from Overwatch, and it's her butt. It's quite ergonomic. I have to be conscious of this working in IT. I have to worry about carpal tunnel syndrome. So I have a mouse pad that enables me to be comfortable. Honk honk. Someday we'll merchandise one that's got me on it, if I can figure out the licensing and all that fun shit. Well, that is indeed an ergonomic mouse pad. It is. I'll let this run out for a little moment here. And then I think I'm going to have me some... Please. Yeah, we'll get it sorted out. We'll figure it out eventually. We'll make it happen. I just got to find an artist with a good licensing fee. And then I'll buy a mousepad producer, I think I'm pronouncing that properly, who will give me a good rate. And then we'll make it happen. Yeah, we'll see. Because I think what I would just do in that case is I'd commission the same artist who did the one down there and just say, okay, I love what you did here, now apply it to a mousepad. Do that. In fact, that would just be the easiest way to do it. I'll think about it. We'll see. Alright, if nobody has any other questions or comments, I am going to sign off for the evening. I will move this over to YouTube shortly. Again, we played this using the Hori, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly or not, because it sounds like Hori. the wired PlayStation 4 controller, again, which I bought because the Bluetooth in my PS4 is dying, and it served us very well. I don't think I had a single problem in this game that I could have attributed to the controller. So there you go. All right. Yeah, go get your groceries, bud. And to everyone else, have a good evening, day, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.
That almost sounded like a sign-off. We're getting there. We're going to figure out how to sign off a stream properly someday, damn it. And that doesn't count towards the swear count. Alright. Good evening. Take her easy. Bye-bye. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. Fuck!